let's get into the weekend vibe. What's up, y'all? Happy Saturday. I hope that when this message finds you, it finds you at the perfect time for the perfect reason and has the perfect message for you. May all of your wishes and commands come true. And we're going to go ahead and get right into it. I don't have a predetermined message or a channeled message per se, so we just gonna go with the flow. Now I am seeing the Empress in my third eye, so something here about the Empress, the mother, abundance, Venus, love, femininity, modeling, but I wanted to say and now my mouth wants to say acting, but I wanted to say making clothes, something about a clothing line, or being very particular about what type of linen you put on your skin, or what type of material you put on your skin. I'm also getting like a conscious consumer. Now this could be somebody that intentionally spend their money on things that actually contribute to the rotation of the earth, and it's not harming anything or anyone. But conscious consumer. I'm also getting this energy of consuming consciousness, of being consumed by consciousness. This is also reminding me of the soul in itself and how it is the consumption, it is the embodiment, it is consciousness. So I feel like within this weekend, you're gonna be there's gonna be a raise in your consciousness. There's something here that is going to take place, which is going to lead you to think a certain way or think on a certain vibrational pattern, a certain frequency. And it's going to change the dynamic of something here. And it could be as small as whatever you think is small. But in reality, that small change is going to make a big difference in your, I'm hearing the next course of your life. So I feel like you could definitely be entering a new phase. I'm seeing somebody walk through a new door. It's reminding me of when I was making like animated thumbnails, and this girl, she was walking through like this vortex of abundance, and it was so much abundance around her as she was walking through the next phase. All right, so something about a level up in abundance. I also just noticed that the sun just raised its frequency of vibration when I said that. So something here about raising the frequency, raising your frequency. There's something here about a frequency change for sure. Wow. I'm looking outside, so I didn't even realize that the sun was at the bottom of the deck. There's something here significant about someone's sun. I'm also seeing you be very successful at something. There's also something here about optimism and confidence. Horseback riding could be significant. I bring that up a lot. I feel like I have a lot of farmers and a lot of animal people in my collective. Hey. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Speaking of a beautiful day, the timing of the sun is usually the summertime. So something about this summer is significant. Someone could have a life path. Someone could be a life path 1. All right, I'm getting leadership, dominance. I'm also getting this radiant glow within and around you. If you had a question to a yes or no answer, the answer is yes, especially if it pertained to you being able to obtain something, whether this is a job, whether this is a opportunity, whether this is whatever. It's something here about your brain that's going to be enhanced within the next 24 hours. I feel like if you see this video at night, it's specifically going to be for you. Especially with these cards being such a dark theme. Okay, it's almost like I can't necessarily see this person, but I see their silhouette. All right, so I feel like there's this energy of you being noticed or seen by the right people, and not by people who want to take advantage of what you carry. I'm also getting this energy of people burning, like you walking in a room and I'm seeing their skin burn as if they're in a furnace, and it's because your light is so bright, but in reality you're like eradicating some sort of demonic force or entity that's on this person. If they choose to stay, and withstand the heat. They could be renewed. But if they choose to flee, it's because whatever entity is running them get irritated by whatever light and whatever entity or deity that's running you, or that's infused in within you. Okay, and don't be afraid by those words. I'm literally just talking about energy. We give energy different names. You are a ball of energy with the name that your parents or grandparents or whoever named you. So it's the same thing with everything else. Okay, the overall energy is the Knight of Swords. So this is talking about taking action on something this weekend and being very excited about this action. I'm also getting like a voyage. You could be traveling somewhere this weekend. Okay, even if it's just like a 30-minute drive or an hour drive, even 15, there's something about those 15 minutes. I don't know what you're going to notice. I don't know what download you're going to get. And I'm also seeing somebody listen to music and then something makes sense. Either the music itself or the way you've been moving in life, that song made it make sense. Excuse me. But the Knight of Swords definitely talk about a big change. Something you're going to be, I don't know, I'm hearing stupendous. Stupendously happy. Stupendous sound like stupid to the 15th degree. Okay, so maybe you might be doing something that somebody else thinks is stupid, but it's actually going to work out for you. You're going to see some type of results because of this thing. And you could definitely be an air sign. The timing of this card is between January 10th and February 8th. Someone's birthday could be between then. The numerology is 12 and 3. I also noticed that it's 1, 2, 3, and then it starts again at 1. So with this card, so this is definitely giving me taking its steps towards something. The Knight of Swords is also a very rebellious energy. You could definitely be in this energy of rebelling something or someone. You could also exude the energy of perfect. Okay, I'm hearing perfectionist. I don't know why I also just heard imperfectionist. It's something about being neutral in between. Like somebody who literally does everything that people say is wrong. But the way you do it and how you move make it feel right. Okay? And it's not even necessarily about the feeling. And even when I said that, I felt this energy of projection. Usually you receive certain feelings based off of your perception and projection on life. Right? There's something here about balance that's significant. You could also be in, something about your DNA here is unlocking. And it's a thought pattern. Or your DNA being encoded with new thoughts. Okay, because your cells also have a brain, membrane, a memory brain, a memory bank. It's memory in itself. It's consciousness in itself. So usually it remembers. The voyage of the soul is what I'm getting. For the last couple of days this week, I'm not even gonna lie, whether I posted a video or not, the Tower card has been the theme, whether it came up literally or I channeled it. There's something here about a sudden change that you don't see coming. This Tower card could also speak to secrets being revealed. I heard take them both. I'm also getting something about a realization as it pertains to some secret competition. And then my refrigerator motor came on as soon as I said that. Okay. But you got the Knight of Swords with the Sun, the Tower card with the Six of Cups. I also get this energy that your happiness or whatever this is that you take action on is going to change something so swiftly for you. This could even be you having a sudden download this weekend, right? And this download pertains to you making action towards something. And it don't necessarily have to be this weekend. But whatever this is, it's leading you down your road to happiness. Somebody could have definitely been struggling with trying to find a place in life, struggling with trying to fit, when literally, although the sun works with the earth, there are also two different manifestations of themselves or itself, if we're talking about a supreme energy. If you were struggling with happiness, it's because of this action you're about to put in that's about to change everything. I also feel like this has a lot to do with your inner child. Okay, Six of Swords, yeah, being divinely guided towards somewhere. And now I'm getting 666. And 666 is not a demonic number. If that's the case, then every number is demonic. 666 is literally the representation of 6 neutrons, 6 electrons, and 6 protons, which creates a certain type of melanin, or at least did at one point. And I'm saying that because melanin is made different according to the astrological sign that we moving in, because every era is different. Every era have a different I'm hearing bodily function, but every era or every age, because we are now in the page, something about turning the page to the next chapter of your book, of your life. An autobiography could be significant. I could be picking up on a writer here. I don't know why I'm getting bestseller. Okay, but every age come with a different frequency. It come with different chemicals in it. Not chemicals, cosmic nanodiamonds. It comes with a different oxygen level. It comes with a different carbon level. Okay, that's how you can explain things on Earth being way bigger at a certain point, and now we've shrunk in frequency. Okay, Pisces talk about the illusions. It could definitely be like the dream realm. Now the moon card, if I'm not mistaken, in tarot represent Cancer energy, but the energy that exudes from the moon is Pisces energy. But you know what? That moon didn't get here before the age of Pisces. And the age of Pisces talk about how a lot of people were going to be moving in a dream-like elusive state. Okay, and then when the age of Aquarius kicked in, or we finally had made it there, it's like in the in-between, you had some people that were waking up and becoming aware, and some people that weren't. Now that we're in this age, there's something here about not denying the truth. No matter how much you run from it, it's just going to make you more depressed and more sick. And 9 times out of 10, most likely, if you're running from something that's true to your soul, it's because your spirit has been compromised. Compromised by fear. Compromised by lack mentality. Compromised by... I don't know why I'm hearing irritability. All right, there's something here significant about your job too as well. I'm going to take one more of these, and then I'm going to try and use a different deck. I am going to pull from a different deck. Okay, 7 of Wands and protection, Queen of Pentacles. Something about your money being protected here. Yeah. I feel like somebody is about to get news about a new job or a new opportunity this weekend. After a time of, or a course or a period of you finding your balance and getting to know yourself. There's something here you're about to celebrate or be celebrated for. The 4 of Wands talk about a community. I don't know why I'm seeing somebody walk in the room and everybody just start clapping. Okay, you're going to be rewarded for these burdens that you had to carry, for every heartbreak that you endured, for every time that you were in a mental trap. And it's because you chose to use this energy as a force to be reckoned with. Look, Ace of Wands, Empress. This talk about passion. This is like having a passion for your femininity, a passion for your masculinity, a passion for life, a passion for a certain job, a work, you put passion in everything that you do, and this passion is about to pay off for you. You never gave up despite what it looked like, because I'm speaking to somebody that cannot be fooled by the sight of the physical eye. You can only be infused by the sight of that one that's hidden. So I said confused and I said infused. In vitro, something about IVF. Somebody's definitely about to get some news back about a job. First thing Monday is what I just heard. And it's protected, because I also feel like, or something here about money being protected. You could be somebody that don't necessarily like, I'm getting this energy like you can't really keep a job, and not because you can't do the job, but because your energy is so potent. It's like when you walk in, people automatically get this jealous, heinous type of energy, and I don't know. I completely understand the vibe, because that has happened to me a whole lot for no reason. And especially being somebody at the time when I was in the world and not of it. You know what's funny? They say be in the world and not of the world, but it's hard for somebody like me to not be both. And I say that because although I'm in this hologram, I'm also literally the makeup of it. Of the world to me sounds like me and the trees, basically. What's the difference between us besides one mechanism? Right? That's what I mean. Be other, but you know, originally when I was growing up, I think that we learned that in church, maybe. Be in the world but not of it. Be here, be present, but not allow yourself to be distracted by the world that was built around you. Okay, so this is giving me this element of being taken out of your nature. Before all of these buildings were built, Earth spawned the land and created homes for us. Now, we may have used the bamboo to create huts and homes and stuff like that, but they weren't concrete. That disconnected us from the land. That's what, to me, is what I'm getting, like in the world and not of it. Right? If you look at it on a mundane standpoint. Alright. We finna pull some of our Witchy Tools Magic Oracle cards and see what come out. Somebody here could definitely be like a shaman, or you come from a line of mystics. Okay, because why would I pick these cards? Alright. 2020, something about 2020 could be significant. Let's pull a few of these cards and then I'm out of here, you guys. I got a really long day. Okay, somebody could be a Virgo. The Eight of Pentacles is an earth element. Okay, the timing, talk about Angus, something about an Angus burger here. Angus beef. Okay. But the numerology is number 8, obviously. And the timing is August 23rd to September 1st. Those dates could be significant. I don't know why I'm also getting something about memory here. Someone's name could be memory, or naming their child memory. Alright. Something here about memory. Okay, the upright talk about talent, mastery, dedication, and talk about enterprise and accomplishment. Okay, I also feel like I'm getting like somebody being dedicated to the cause, or dedicated to freedom, dedicated to a fresh start, dedicated to adventure, dedicated to travel, dedicated to you. So a very passionate energy, and I wanted to call you an entity. You are truly out of this world. I also feel like you could be a very protective person. You're the type of person that if a friend gets sick, you coming over with tea, herbs, to help them out. Very protective over the people and the things that you love. Okay, I also feel like the spirit realm also feels the same way about you. Very protective over you and the love. Okay, someone here could be a Leo. August 12th through August 22nd could be significant. The number 7 could be significant. The number 13 and 4 could be significant. And the fool call. The fool call. Somebody could have called you a fool for something. But according to these cards on the board, baby, that foolish energy is working out for you. Seriously. You could definitely have this very childlike. That's why you got the 6 of Cups and the Fool card. So this is talking about an innocence that is seated inside of you. Seated inside of you by the cosmos. I'm literally seeing in a body of energy that we call the universe send a specific frequency of energy to you through your crown. And I feel like blow the top off. Oh, so usually the Tower card talk about an electricity coming out of nowhere and burning what? Blowing the top off of a building, but I get this energy of something, a sudden realization, blowing your mind, opening you up to receive some sort of cosmic download or cosmic information, and then it all makes sense. It's almost like you are revisiting your childhood, that energy of being born again and getting another chance. I also feel like whatever this level is that you are approaching or you are being elevated to, you are it's first of all, it's divinely guided and divinely protected. Okay, it comes with a lot of money, a lot of freedom, a lot of resources. I'm seeing someone get outside more. I'm literally seeing the energy of abundance truly follow someone. So abundant that it almost get overwhelming. I'm literally seeing somebody get so much that they have to give away old things, or somebody could be having a yard sale here. I'm literally seeing somebody pack things up and give them away. And the moment that becomes or is inhabited by the next energy, you get a new suit, or you get a new, I'm hearing new clothes. Something here is being revamped. Okay, 7 of Wands. They talk about standing your ground, a rivalry, challenges, and defense. I'm literally seeing somebody on the back of a horse fighting. But you're winning this battle. You're winning this war. Because you realize that it was on your spirit the whole time. And the moment that you free your spirit, you free yourself. Now, what is this? Creative elixir. Beautiful. Spark your imagination. Unleash your artistic spirit. Now, we've been talking about that this whole time. Purple and blue could be significant. Lavender buds could be significant. Flowers in general could be significant. Flower tea. Somebody could have like crystal infused oils. I'm seeing an orange cat. Y'all know orange cats don't give a fuck. You hear me? Orange cats are very much... Cats in general don't give a fuck. Why I look like he looking up here? Okay, I hear ring the bell, so I'm about to ring the bell. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. Scrying mirror. Something here about a black mirror. It says, gaze into the unknown and let your intuition guide you. I love that. I love these cards. Why don't I use these? Okay, you got calming tonic. Definitely somebody's drinking tea here with lavender flower as a calming agent. You also got an offering bowl here. So I also feel like there's something here as far as your consistency feeding your ancestors could be significant. Or I'm hearing like an altar call. Like they're calling you to the altar that you created to commune with you in some type of way. Or it's like you could be drawn to your altar a lot. And I'm seeing somebody be called. It's like spirit is trying to tell you to come stand in front of it because it has a message for you, or they have a message for you. All right. One of these messages could be in regard to something that they want you to put on the altar. And then the other is something about the next course of your life. Like We want to give you the next steps. They can see something that you can feel. In reality, you are seeing that thing, because a feeling is just what we associate with the physical. But anytime we channel messages, we always be like, I feel like, and in reality, it's because we're seeing these things in spirit. And the feelings can also come physical, like channeling certain messages, and then I start feeling chills. Did I not say something about memory? And then you got memory powder. Remembering your confidence. Okay, memory brew. Enhance your recall. Let wisdom guide you forward. These are beautiful cards. Beautiful cards for a beautiful collective. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Okay, and then you got a sprinkle for protection. Use it to guard your space and energy. I definitely get this. You may have did some sort of protection ritual or spell on yourself or even your child here. Whatever it was very, very strong. Very, very potent. You could have also made an elixir for another person. Okay, very strong and very potent. This could be infused with crystals. Definitely. Infused with the energy of day and night. Okay, something here about a mirror here. Scrying, gazing to the unknown. Scrying also remind me of like a nosy bitch. Okay, 2020, 28 on the timing when I said that. Give me one more. Something about the Ace of Cups and your cup running over. All right, being fulfilled. And then you got Athame, bitch. My first language is energy, not English. So mind your business. whatever this say. Shit. I'm also hearing anthem. I'm also hearing Anthony. I'm also hearing Antonia. Okay. Cut through illusion, seek truth and clarity in your path. This is also giving Ace of Swords vibe, like the truth. Like you right on time, you right on track. Even if you did something yesterday and you feel like, damn, I fucked up. In reality, that fuck up is actually going to result to some sort of come up. You may not see this right now, but it's here, baby. Get ready to be celebrated. All right, in the physical, because you already are being anointed and celebrated in spirit. And with that being said, I love you, I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, before I leave, intuition tonic. Trust your instincts and let your inner voice guide you. Peace.